Hi, today we're going to work on getting to the line. It's what you do whenever you're about to start a jam with your team. Here's an example. That is getting to the line. It may not seem like a skill you have to work on, but it is. You have to get to the line without flipping and flopping all over the place. Stop, connect with your team. And there is some footwork involved in learning this skill. So today we're going to go over the footwork. The footwork you'll be working on is toe stop runs, mohawk turn, resetting into just a wide derby stance, and that's it. But doing it all together at speed, full speed, is what takes lots of practice. So let's get started. All right, so first we're going to start with the toe stop work of this drill. Then we're going to go to our 1 foot mohawk turn and then resetting. So you'll learn how to walk on your toe stops, which will turn into a toe stop run, push on 1 foot and do your mohawk turn and reset. So we'll break this down into 3 steps. And we're going to start with the toe stop work. All right, let's get started. Okay, our first drill is going to be a toe stop shuffle. You're just going to kind of walk around little steps on your toe stops. I want you to switch from right to left leading. Do this for 5 minutes, hit pause, and come back when you're done. Okay, the first part of learning your toe stops is being able to just rest on your toe stops. And nope, it's not resting, I'm kidding. You'll be doing a lunge, a squat on your toe stops. So it's gonna be really crazy and your legs are going to get a lot stronger. So before you lunge, I want you to figure out where your body weight needs to be. I don't want your body weight on your knee. See right there? No. Don't put it over your knee. I want all your weight back there in your glutes and your hamstring. I want that butt to be on fire and your hamstrings. Doing this will keep your knees in working order for a long time. So what we're gonna do is we're going to lunge for 5 minutes, and I want you to break these up into intervals that you can actually do. So if you can only lunge for 30 seconds and switch to the next leg, do it. But the main point is to lunge and make sure your hamstrings and your glutes are taking on the power while you're on your toe stop. So lunge and change up your lunge from left to right, but do this for 5 minutes. Take as many breaks as you need. This is just to get your brain calibrated with your feet and body to stand on your toe stops. All right, hit pause, come back when you're done. All right, so now we're gonna play around with lunging while playing around with getting that foot off the ground, but maintaining, your stability on that toe stop. So you're gonna lunge and you're gonna pump that free leg up and down, just up and down, up and down, up and down. And I want you to do this for 5 minutes as well. Remember, take your time and take as many breaks as you need and switch legs as needed. And remember, your glutes and hamstrings are the muscles that are activated. Your patella tendon is not supposed to be, at the mercy of your body. So switch that weight back there. So important. I'm going to keep on repeating it over and over and over again. So do this, hit pause, and come back when you're done. Okay, now that we have had all this time lunging and squatting on our toe stops, now we're going to add the actual navigating part forward. So you're going to do basically walking lunges on your toe stops now. I want you to do at least 2, and then you can take a push. So 1 and 2 and push. All right, so you're gonna do that for 5 minutes, hit pause, and come back when you're done. All right, so the next part of this footwork to make this whole thing work together is the mohawk turn. So when you're first starting out, you're learning your mohawk turn, and you're going to be doing the mohawk turn, and you're going to push and use 2 feet like this to turn. Push 2 feet and turn. All right, so we are going to take that 2-foot position out of it and go from skating on 1 foot to into our mohawk. 1 foot and mohawk. 1 foot and mohawk. All right, so that's what this whole drill is going to do. We're going to start with this. You're going to stand stationary and mohawk and keep your foot in the air. Mohawk, foot in the air. Mohawk, foot in the air. So let's try this for 5 minutes. If you need to hang on to something, then do it. But your goal is to be able to do this stationary without assistance. And then we'll move on to rolling in our next drill. Rolling will be a lot easier, but I want you to push yourself to do this stationary without the roll. All right, hit pause, come back when you're done. Okay, this one's easy. All we're gonna do is take a little push and we're gonna do a little roll and do the same thing. We're doing it all with a roll now, with 1 foot transitions. So keep that foot up and make your transition. Again, if you need to hang on to something for a couple of tries, do it, but the goal is to be able to do this without assistance. Hit pause, come back when you're done. Okay, same concept. Now we're going to just put more power into this push so we have more speed going into that mohawk turn, that 1 foot mohawk turn, and initiating that stop. All right, we're almost there. We're almost doing the whole kit and caboodle together. Now, just want you to add more power to it. So do this for 5 minutes, hit pause, and come back when you're done. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put the whole kit and caboodle together. We're doing it all together. So I want you to get in that lungy toe stop squat. I want you to do 1 toe stop walk or 2 and do a push. So lunge, walk, walk, push, and turn. Lunge, walk, walk, and push and turn. You can do 1 of them. You can do 2 of them and turn. I don't care how many toe stop walks you feel comfortable with doing. Just do at least 1 to get used to that toe stop running. So do this for 5 minutes. Hit pause and come back when you're done. Okay, we are back. Now we're going to put everything together with the toe stop runs, the mohawk turn, the stop, and the setting up on the line. Remember this drill is actually for learning how to get to the line. I've almost forgotten. So now we need to do that end part where we reset and we hook up with our imaginary team. Alrighty, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see if I'm actually gonna snap into the drill. Run, 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 toe stop, turn, and set up. Yes, just like that. See how my arms are out? It's really good to get in the habit of that. Just you want to be as big as possible when you're getting to that line. So it intimidates people to like come into your space. You don't want them on you. So if you put your hands out, newer skaters might not like try to get into your space. Let's do this. Let's do this for 5 minutes. Do everything together with that set into derby stance. Hook up with your wall. All right, do that for 5 minutes. Come back, and when you come back, we're gonna work on just toe stop runs as a jammer. All right, we're gonna work on toe stop runs as a jammer would do. Basically everything you just did, except you're not going to stop. You're gonna run for your life, and that's it. You just don't stop. You don't stop. You run, and you keep on going. So you've learned all these toe stop runs. Now we're gonna just use them to just take off and run, and skate away. So the way to break this down is there are 2 steps to this. You're going to start with a toe stop run, and I'm going to demonstrate it here. run, 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 and then it's going to turn into something called a duck run, because eventually you're going to be going too fast for those toe stops to work for you. Once your speed picks up, you'll snap into something called a duck run. So here we go again. Let's watch. All right, did you see how at the very end of that run there was something called the duck runs? Well, that's what we're going to work on. Let's get started. All right, let's break it down. It starts with the toe stop run, and I'm going to go super slow here so you can see all of the action. So you start with the toe stop run, and each toe stop hits the ground, toe stop, toe stop, toe stop, and then you'll notice that the toe stops stop engaging. Then you are doing something called a duck run, and the duck run takes over. The reason why the duck run happens is because eventually you get too fast for those toe stops. So then you just start going into your strides and your crossovers and all that fun stuff. So let's see it at regular speed. Okay, so we're going to start with the duck runs as our drill. I want you to do this drill for 2 minutes. I want you to just turn your feet out and do your duck runs, but not full force. I want you to do enough to where you can just get a feel for the left, right pushes that are happening in that duck position with your toes turned out. So do this 2 minutes, and come back when you're done. All right, you've learned all the steps involved in doing a full out toe stop run. So now I just want you to put them all together and practice them. I would say try to do about 10 runs of them and then call it a day. That was great. Thanks for participating, and give us all the feedback you have. Send us videos of your best moves. And if you have any questions or need any video reviews of your skills, send them to us and we will give you a video review. And again, thanks for participating. See you in the next class.